Hey, we're going to be interested in finding the distance between 2 points. In general, you're going to be given 2 specific points with numbers, but I want to do it with variables first so we can get a formula, and then we'll just apply the formula. So we'll start by plotting 2 arbitrary points. I'm going to put them in the first quadrant, but they can really be anywhere. And we want to find the length of the line segment that connects them. So what I'm going to do is draw a horizontal and a vertical line to create a right triangle. And now I'll label one side A, one side B, and then the line segment I started with, D. And we can use the Pythagorean theorem to say that D squared equals A squared plus B squared. And of course, since distances are positive, we get that D equals the square root of A squared plus B squared. Typically, when we take the square root of both sides, we'd have a plus or minus, but here we don't have to worry about it because, again, distances are always positive. So now that we have that, let's figure out what A and B are in terms of the variables we started with. A is the difference in the x values in absolute value. So it's the absolute value of x2 minus x1. And B is going to work the same way. It's going to be the absolute value of y2 minus y1. So when we plug this into the formula, we get D equals the square root of the absolute value of x2 minus x1 squared plus the absolute value of y2 minus y1 squared. And of course, since we're squaring these guys, the absolute value doesn't matter because what we get out is going to be a positive number anyway. So we'll have D equals the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. And this is going to be our formula.